This is the Somatic Listening Meditation, version A, which has the most detailed guidance. What emotions most need is attention. This guided meditation is designed to help you give your emotions the kind of attention they need, allowing you to bring balance and harmony to your mind and body. Before we settle into stillness, it can be helpful to move a bit to bring awareness and circulation into the body and to activate our sensory awareness. Follow my guidance if you find it helpful, or follow your own internal guidance for bringing awareness and gentle movement into your body. In a standing position, starting with a gentle breath in, you might stretch your arms overhead, then release your breath as you lower your arms slowly down to your sides. Again, breathing in and floating your arms up overhead. Next, you might bend gently from side to side, breathing slowly and easily. Then dropping your arms down, you might bend forward at the hips, hanging forward with your neck relaxed and your arms dangling down for a few breaths. And then gently rolling up to standing, with your head coming up last. You might shrug and release your shoulders, or roll your shoulders in a circle. You can shake out your arms, releasing tension from your arms and hands. Follow your body's instincts as you invite gentle breath and movement into your body. When you feel ready for stillness, sit down or lay back and allow yourself to sink in and let go. Let yourself be supported by whatever you are resting on and by the earth beneath you. Let your breath flow in and out of your body in whatever way feels natural. Just as every well-built house has a solid foundation underneath it, this meditation practice is also built on a foundation. A sound somatic listening practice is supported by attitudes of mindfulness. So let's touch briefly on the principles of mindfulness so that we can set a sturdy foundation for what lies ahead. In mindfulness practice, we choose to be aware, noticing what is in this moment, without judging it as good or bad, right or wrong. If the mind drifts to the future or the past, we gently invite it to come back to observing the present moment. If the mind engages in judgments or evaluations, such as "I don't like this" or "I'm doing this wrong," we gently invite the mind to come back to simple observation of what is in this moment. We might describe and label what we notice, such as "a knot in my stomach" or "tears in my eyes." And with whatever we notice, we practice acceptance, accepting what we notice as part of our reality without trying to change it, minimize it, distract ourselves from it, or alter it in any way. In mindfulness, acceptance doesn't imply liking or approving of an experience. It is simply an acknowledgement and an allowing of a present truth. For example, Sadness may be something we can notice and allow without trying to talk ourselves out of being sad, diminish the intensity of the sadness, or justify why it should or shouldn't be there. We can simply notice the sadness that is and allow it to be part of our felt experience. We also practice validation of what we notice, recognizing that whatever sensation or emotion is present is there for a valid reason, whether or not we understand that reason. If an emotion is present, without any need to analyze it or justify it, we assume that it has a reason for being here. Our emotions are inherently valid on some level. Along with practicing awareness, non-judgment, acceptance, and validation, we also practice tolerance of whatever reactions we experience. At times, what we notice can be painful. Learning to breathe with the distress and tolerate it is an important skill for being able to truly listen to our full range and depth of emotions. Letting these notions form the backdrop of your experience. For ease and simplicity, we can also characterize mindful attention as listening from a place of interest, curiosity, and compassion. So let's now practice checking in from a place of interest, curiosity, and compassion. You might begin with noticing the sounds around you. Sounds are neither good nor bad, right nor wrong. Every sound occurs for a reason. Every moment is a unique moment that we can choose to notice. So tune into this moment, noticing the subtleties of the sounds around you. Noticing sounds that are close to you. Noticing those that come from farther away. Simply listening, allowing these sounds to be as they are. We will now bring this same kind of non-judgmental attention inward as we invite awareness of the breath. Following the sensations of your breath flowing into your body and out. Simply notice breathing in, breathing out. You might notice the length of your breath. You might notice the pace. You might notice the depth. You might notice where you feel the breath expanding in your body. There is no right or wrong way to breathe for this exercise. Simply notice what is without judgment. Next, I invite you to notice sensations in your body. You might scan through from head to toe, checking in with different parts of your body. Areas of tension or discomfort might come to your awareness. You might notice areas of ease and relaxation. You might notice the position of your body. Just scanning through and taking inventory of sensations in your body. Next, we can drop our awareness down to the level of our emotions, inviting gentle curiosity. Notice what you are feeling on an emotional level at this moment. As if you were taking inventory of clothing in a store, just notice what is present right now on an emotional level. Rather than getting drawn into thinking about stories or events that are triggering emotions, I invite you to focus on the core emotions themselves, perhaps labeling them as you notice them. Emotions can usually be described in single words such as sadness, fear, joy. Notice if there are labels that match your emotions. You might also notice if there's a place in your body where you feel each emotion. Whatever you are feeling is valid, and each emotion is worth acknowledging. Next, I invite you to notice your thoughts and the activity of your mind. You might hear certain ideas running through your mind, or you might notice the general activity level of your mind. Perhaps it's busy, or scattered, or calm, as if you are a bystander watching the show of your mind. Witness what is going on and take a simple inventory of what you see, letting go of any judgment or expectation of how you should be thinking. Just notice what is in this moment. Coming back to your breathing now and acknowledging all that you have noticed in your breathing, your body, your emotions, and your thoughts. Take a moment to simply allow yourself to be and breathe with all that is present for you in this moment. From this place of quiet and stillness, I invite you to offer this inquiry to your wise self. What emotion might be helpful to attend to right now? Of any of the emotions you notice during your mindful check-in, is there one that you're most drawn toward taking care of at this time? Let this one float to the forefront of your awareness. Acknowledging this emotion, prepare to tune into it more deeply, from a place of interest and curiosity, with a willingness to lean toward this emotional part of yourself rather than turning away. Holding at all times sincere compassion for yourself, as some emotions can be quite difficult to move toward. Tuning into this emotion, connect with the sensation of your breathing and notice if there's a place in your body where you feel this emotion. As you allow yourself to breathe into the emotion, are there sensations in your body that go along with the emotion? You might notice a tightness, a twinge, an ache in a particular place or multiple places. You might not notice any physical sensation at all. Remember, there is no wrong way to experience this. If you notice a place in your body where this emotion is felt, tune into that place more deeply. Imagine that you are inviting your breath into that area of your body. Gently, patiently, allowing your awareness to rest in this area as you breathe. And notice whatever sensations or reactions come up for you. Sometimes it can be helpful to rest a hand or both hands over the area where you feel the emotion. If it's an area that you cannot easily reach, you can also envision another's kind, warm hands gently resting over that area. Allow yourself to feel the warmth of the hands resting on your body. Taking time now to listen to the details of the physical sensations. Somewhat like a scientist or detective gathering all details about a given event, but also like a kind, caring friend who genuinely wishes to know the depths of your experiences, even when they are difficult. Listening from a place of interest, curiosity, and compassion. If you're finding the sensations to be painful or aversive, I invite you to practice allowing and tolerating the discomfort, letting go of negative judgments about the pain, such as, I don't like this, or I can't stand this, and instead breathing into the sensations and simply describing them. Perhaps the sensation feels sharp, or deep, or knotted. Focusing on noticing and describing, as if you were a weather reporter stepping out into a storm and reporting windy, turbulent, wet, cold. If at any time you feel the need to retreat from the experience, you can transition to images of a calm, pleasant place, or images of a container where you can safely put away and store uncomfortable material. Trust your wise intuition to guide you regarding whether to stay with the feelings or to take a break. As you turn toward and tune in to whatever sensations arise, you might notice a transformation of sensations and emotions. If things change and shift, simply observe what is happening, also with interest and curiosity. Allow your attention to follow any new sensations that emerge. If things do not change at all, just notice that. Sometimes it can be helpful to invite images to characterize the sensations. If the sensation had a color, shape, or texture, what would it be? What object would it be? Perhaps it could be characterized by a living character, an animal, or a person. Don't be concerned by images that might spontaneously appear. Sometimes images that arise are surprising or even amusing. Let yourself be open to exploring whatever your wise mind presents you. You might offer these messages of acceptance and validation to the emotions that have presented themselves to you. I see you. I hear you. I know you are here for a reason. I am willing to sit with you for this moment. Notice how it feels in your body and in your breathing when you breathe in these messages to your emotions. I see you. I hear you. I know you are here for a reason. I am willing to sit with you for this moment. Once you arrive at a place where you feel that you can truly be present with this emotion without flinching, cringing, or trying to push it away, when you can kindly hold this emotion in your gently cupped hands like a delicate flower that you are protecting and appreciating, then you might offer these inquiries for insight and guidance. How can I take care of you at this time? Is there something you would like to tell me? What would be most helpful given all that is going on at this moment? Be open to whatever message comes to you in whatever form it arrives. Maybe you hear words. Maybe you have a flash of an image. Maybe an idea spontaneously comes into your mind. If some insight comes to you about how you can best take care of yourself and your emotions, notice if you are open to the suggestion. How might you honor this request? Are you willing to honor this request? If so, envision following through with honoring the request and notice how it feels in your body when you do this. If there are other emotions that are also calling for attention, take time to repeat this process with each emotion until all the emotions you have noticed have been attended to. If there are any uncomfortable sensations or memories remaining, or a sense of unfinished work to come back to at a later time, you can picture a special container custom made for holding anything that is unfinished, anything that you wish to hold for safekeeping. It is a container that has infinite capacity and is designed to stay closed until you choose to open it. Imagine transferring anything you wish to put aside for now into that container. Once everything is in the container, envision closing it securely. Notice where you will keep this container for revisiting at a later time. Tune back in now to the area or areas in your body where you have felt sensations of your emotions. Resting your hands over any areas of your body that could use soothing attention, or envisioning another's healing hands resting on you, or simply resting one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly. Feel the presence of this touch and notice a sense of warm healing transferring from these hands deep into the layers of tissues and cells in your body. With each breath, inviting in healing energy from your own heart through your arms to your hands and into your body where your hands rest. Or if you're picturing another's hands, from this healer's heart through this healer's arms and hands into the depths of your body and soul. Breathing in all this heartfelt healing energy. You might also find it helpful to envision a vibrant beam of healing light energy shining down on your body wherever your body is calling for attention. Notice the color and the radiance of this light. Notice if you can allow this light energy into your body, feeling it energizing you with deeply healing vibrations that resonate with all the healing energy in the universe. Each soft breath you take in, allowing a deepening of the healing and soothing process. Perhaps noticing a sense of this light now emanating from you and surrounding you with radiance, resilience, and warmth. Now let's take a moment to reconnect with your breath and thank your body for this very special self-nurturing time. Thank your emotions for bringing your attention to areas that needed your care. Notice how it feels in your breathing and your body as you offer this gratitude toward your body and your emotions. Finally, you might assure your body that you are willing to take time to listen in this way on a regular basis and whenever extra attention is needed. Breathe in deeply to this possibility and notice how this feels inside. You have given yourself a priceless gift by tuning in, being present, and allowing your emotions to be heard, felt, and honored. You might commend yourself for your courage, your patience, and your willingness to show up for yourself in this authentic way. May you continue taking steps each day from a place of compassion and kindness toward yourself.